Every donation to the WakeMed Foundation, regardless of its size, creates a ripple effect, spreading, growing, reaching every corner of the community, impacting the health and well-being of the people we serve. Its effects are widely felt, and its stories come straight from the heart. One effect is funding new and innovative programs, like our community case management outreach.
But it was like 2 weeks after I buried my mother, that's when I started getting sick. I was indulging in drugs, and my blood pressure was so high for so many years, that's what made my heart weak. I was in pain, and I was thinking that the drugs would ease the pain, but the drugs wasn't doing anything but killing my heart. I was pretty much homeless, and I guess I went to the hospital emergency room so many times to where WakeMed came to my rescue.
There's always one or two things that you can work on with patients to improve their health and to empower them to take care of their health. And then you just watch that roll up, So our focus is always on the individual patient level, but it's kind of cool to be able to then step back and see how that impacts it from a societal level and from a population health perspective.
And if it wasn't for those guys stepping in when they did, I probably never would have went forward with getting help, and I'd probably be dead by now. What you're doing is a blessing, and I want you to keep doing it because you're blessing people all over the world.
Another effect is the renovation, expansion, and construction of healing environments.
Having the private rooms absolutely helped. It felt like personalized care, to be very honest. My husband and I, we can spend more time in there with the kids. It has that feeling that, okay, this is my own little space, this is my spot. I come in here every day, I know where to put my bag, I know where to settle. So it's definitely been better.
Yet another effect is the outstanding and compassionate care we provide to our community.
Over the course of a few days, she developed a fever, and it just got worse and worse. We went to 3 different hospitals, starting on a Friday night, and ended up here at WakeMed finally on Monday. It was pretty scary.
By the time we got to WakeMed, we were scared to death and super concerned. And we got to WakeMed and we were just blown away.
And so going into a hospital where I could see everything was geared towards children made me feel a lot better. Having toys brought to her so that she would feel more at home, that made a huge difference. And knowing that these doctors were coming in, having their degree in pediatrics made a huge difference. It really made a difference.
What a great job, and what a great cause. And thank you for what you've done, and we're very excited to be a part of it now as well.
Specialized caregiver training and education has a profound effect on the lives of our patients.
So I called my mom, but the words that were coming out of my mouth were slurred, mumbled. And so my mom, she rushed home. She drove me to WakeMed emergency room. The last thing I remembered was getting my blood pressure checked. After that, everything went black. And I remember waking up and thinking that it was the next day or a few hours later, but it turns out that 3 days had passed. After that, I went from not knowing who my family was, what was going on with me, and to going home 8 days later. I was very guarded, but whenever I looked around and I saw how nice the facility was, I immediately relaxed. The staff, the moment they met me, were reassuring that we're gonna help you, we're gonna get through this, and you will get better.
I I am touched that someone would volunteer their time and their money to donate in this way and help facilitate success of others in our community.
I needed, encouragement. I needed love to let me know that although you are not yourself right now, we will help you. We will be there with you during this process, so you are not in this alone. I literally went from not being able to tell them what 2 + 2 equals, not being able to walk up the stairs, not remembering who my own mother was, to graduating high school 6 months later. Thank you for being there for me, being patient with me, encouraging me, motivating me. I'm at a loss for words, really.
As the WakeMed Foundation grows through philanthropy, so too does our ability to support the care WakeMed provides. The innovative programs and ideas, the creation of healing environments, growing highly skilled caregivers, touching more lives, all leading to even more happy endings.
Each drop makes an ocean, and that's how we feel over here.